Now I'm going to put a window. Here, I'll show you. Let me put this stuff up here. Oh, you got eggs over there. A window. Right here. Traditionally, it'd be an up, and it's too long to go this way because I don't want to cut into the frame here. Right. But I can put it this way so you can open it this way and the inside. Okay. And then we'll put I'll put the frame up, and then we'll put like we did on these windows, the hardware cloth on the outside of it, so you can have it open in the wintertime or the summertime, or when you're cleaning or whatever. So that's that. But I want to put the framing on for the roof first. I got to go down and see what I got for material. It's getting there.
You got stuff in the back too.
Yeah, I know. I got to look. So guys, we're going to take a break from this for a few minutes, get a coffee, maybe some breakfast. And again, I'm not a carpenter, so there's not going to be a square corner in this joint. Yeah. But it serves its purpose. It'll look nice when I'm done. It'll look like it'll look better in my sugar shack when we're done. So we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, there's we got the roof framed up so far and the rest of the wall here. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go get the window frame. The window frame's going to go right here, and then I'll put the window in. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. Here, again, this is just a chicken coop, so we're using recycled whatever wood we have here on the homestead, whatever anybody's put at the curb. But yeah, it'll look nice once I get done with it. I think I'm gonna leave that overhang there so we can walk through there. Maybe the rain won't get in there. Yeah, it might drip in the duck coop, but it'll be all right. So, oh, we found a nest of eggs today out in the woods. Oh, yeah, see? Pallets, all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah, the eggs that we found. We're not going to sell them or keep them. We're going to dispose of them because I don't know how long they've been in the woods. So, that's quite a bit of eggs there. Chickens, if they find somewhere to lay and they don't have room in their coop, or they have room, they just don't want to share the same box. Remember, you got to have one box per every 2 chickens. So, all right, guys, we'll be right back. We'll see what's next on the window. So I'm going to go over and get the window frame and bring that over, and we'll get that measured out, and bada boom, bada bing. So, like I said, this is just it's a chicken coop. And I'm not a carpenter, but I got the basics. So, yeah. Ta-da! That's what I'm talking about, fellas and ladies. Yep. Alright, now we gotta go around to the front and do that part. It's a little farther out on this side, but that'd be okay. Like I said, I'm gonna do this, so that'll cover that right up. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, let's go around front. Here's the other side. ready, fellas and ladies, in the jack pack? That's what I'm talking about. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, I think I'm officially done for the day. Well, at least for this project. So let's take a walk around, check it out. So don't mind the chickens. So when we get it done, this will look exactly the same as that over there. The ones on this side might look a little bit more fresher, but they will weather just like these did. And we have a little bit of an overhang over on this side. And then over here, same thing. And when we put that roof on, I will have a ridge cap put in that. I'm going to take this one down. And that center thing there down. And maybe put up something a little bit more rounded, make it look like a post maybe, I don't know. We'll see, but that's what she's looking like so far. Give you the sky cam view. All I got left is to put the roof on. Once I get the roof on, then I can start, I can get the inside done. We're not going to use that window. I thought we were, but we decided not to because it'd be way too big. Let me show you. So it'd be huge if we put it in there. And the way I would put it in there is like this. It's this way. Alright, it takes up a lot of that. I mean, it'd be nice because the light would come in. But yeah, that's a lot of work right there. So yeah. A lot of work right there, guys. Alright. So we're gonna end up taking these back down the garage. Stacking them up. I'm gonna put my put this stuff away. I gotta bring the four-wheeler over. Check out this sign. This is Jack got. Sorry for the language. Beware of chicken shit everywhere. That's pretty good. There's a lot of chickens we got to build this for. There's at least 50, 60. Well, no, there's 80 altogether because we have the 25 meat birds. So 80 minus 20, 60 minus 5 more, 55 chickens. And some are roosters that we've hatched, you know, some of them are roos, and we'll be getting homes for them, I'm sure. My sister wants some chickens, so we're going to hook her up with some roos, 1 roo and 2 hens, and yeah, bada boom, bada bing, guys. So all I got to do in that one corner right along that edge there, I have to put, I'm going to put 2x4s in there just to block it up. So, all right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Hey, it's been a couple days since I started to uh, record. Anyway, this is the chicken build. I put a door in or a walkway through to the next room over, and I'm going to put the floor down. I use pallets for the floor joisting. Again, remember, this is a chicken coop. We're not looking for the Taj Mahal or anything like that. So yeah, we'll get busy on this, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And now I'll put the 4x8 sheeting down, OSB board, and the floor should be done. And again, like I said, it's just it's a chicken coop. So, and it'll look good when we're done. You guys will, I mean, So we go as cheap as possible. Today it cost me 147 or 247, because I had to buy the roofing material and 2 sheets of OSB. So I am gonna have to cut the OSB a little bit, which is fine, and we'll get her screwed in. So stick around. Now keep in mind, not everything is square. So 44, 43 3/4, 46, 46, 43 3/4, and 46. Now I'm going to put some of these boards underneath this one, kind of raise that up so it's not so low to this one. So hopefully this will work. Should. Burley's in here and he's going to get himself in trouble. See, you hear that? Got lucky on that one because he got the beep. Now he got the buzz. He got the buzz again. Now comes the fun part. To do it this way. One at a time. There we go. Yeah, much better. Much better. It's crude, but it works. All right, now I gotta go cut this. Yeah.
Down.
I gotta think how. Yes, this straight line's gonna go on that.
All right,
I
sir.
think.
You got me holding it.
You can let go. Go ahead. But you had the short end, so I gotta turn this.
This end wasn't cut.
No, this end was cut. But what I'm saying is that that's the short end. Can you grab that? We're gonna put that end down this way.
I have to walk across there?
Just no.
That's not a good idea. I'll come over on the flat surface.
Careful, don't step on. It's not good.
I got bad ankle, foot, knee. I can be falling right through that thing.
Why? Woo! I like it when a plan comes together.
You know better, Jack. You know better.
What do you think, babe? Huh? Not bad for an old man. It's gonna have a little slope down this way because I didn't want too much of a slope going in, so you wouldn't trip.
I'm gonna take this piece off.
Yeah, I'll take this. All right, guys, there's the floor for the chicken coop. I will secure this to the pallets. And then I got to get the roof on and a window put in. And I didn't want to take this piece off here because that's help supporting the load of the roof, that's okay. Like I said, it's a chicken coop, but I can probably beef that up. I do have to cut that out. So this part here, I'm gonna end up cutting this out so it's kind of even. So yeah, I wonder how this wall is here. Oh yeah, it's still solid. Like my switch. Gotta find a box for that. Mrs. Jack just gave me some more screws. Even though I bought some more.
One on the ground.
No, that's broke. I broke them off there. There's one right here if you want to take it out. So yeah, guys, that's all right. Next step is to screw this floor in. I'm not going to use a lot of screws on this because I'm cheap. And like I said, it's not going to be the Taj Mahal. So I might use 4, 4, and then 4, 4, and 4, and 4. So, all right, we'll be right back. end of a good evening with a bonfire. All right, guys, I think we'll leave it at that for tonight. We'll see you guys in the morning. Yay. There's the window.